Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Hublot. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Hublot Big Bang MECA-10 in titanium. This is a manually wound 10-day power reserve timepiece with an in-house Hublot caliber. Now, there are two separate power reserve scales with which to concern yourself. The first and the primary is the 10-day power reserve disc at 6 o'clock. However, the second is the red aperture visible at 3 o'clock. Now, when the watch falls below 2 days of power reserve, the red aperture becomes visible. It's your warning that the watch is approaching the end of its extended reserve. As with a 10-day power reserve, it is easy to lose track. To wind the watch, simply take the crown in its first position flush to the case and begin turning it in a clockwise direction. Now, you'll note as you turn, the small red aperture, the low reserve warning, disappears at 3 o'clock, and the power reserve disc at 6 o'clock becomes your primary reference for the current power reserve of the timepiece. The watch features two mainspring barrels that can be seen on the reverse side skeletonized, acting effectively as a third form of power reserve scale, as you can see the relative tension of the mainsprings within their barrels. Now, in order to wind the watch completely, simply continue turning it. Now, it's important because this is a manually wound timepiece to stop at the point of pronounced resistance. You'll find that after a period, as you reach 10 days of indicated power reserve, the resistance you feel in the crown will ramp up spectacularly. This is the watch's sign to you that it's full. Don't turn beyond this point on pain of damaging the movement. Now, with respect to the other functions of the watch, it features the common and convenient Hublot Unico family quick-release strap system. Now, it's inspired by automotive seatbelts, and you can see that it's a simple push button. The trapezoid on top of the lugs is the release, and the interface is quite simple. Now, this allows for two things. First, it allows for routine deep cleaning of the case and strap, but it also allows for changing the look of the watch, and a broader range of straps is available on the Hublot website as well as at your authorized Hublot retailer to change the shoes, so to speak, and remodel your watch in your own image. Now, it's also important to note that the timepiece is water resistant to 100 meters per Hublot, which the manufacturer rates as sufficient for most aquatic activities short of outright professional diving. However, you can help avoid accidental drowning by making sure that the crown is always flush to the case. Now, unlike other Hublot calibers based on the Unico, it's important to note that this timepiece is not. This is not a screw-down crown as you find on the Unicos. However, you can push it flush to the case and attain that same 100-meter water resistance, assuming you remember to keep it flush. This is what I mean by avoiding accidental drownings. Keep the crown flush to the case. Do not wind it when the watch is submerged or when there is water on the case, as this can bypass the seals and introduce water to the interior of the watch with catastrophic consequences. Now, another area of concern is water resistance generally, because unlike physical dimensions or mechanical specifications, water resistance of a timepiece ebbs as soon as the watch leaves the factory or as soon as a complete service is finished, because seals will dry and lubricants will age, and the water resistance of a watch sometimes ebbs faster than the mechanical condition of the watch. Therefore, Hublot recommends having the watch water tested at an Hublot authorized service center minimally once every 2 years to ensure that the hermeticity as rated from the factory is still intact. This is also a great time to have mechanical and cosmetic condition checked as well. Now, Hublot also warns that with respect to magnetism, it is ubiquitous in modern life, and although the escapement components of this watch are silicon, the hairspring remains metallic. Therefore, it should be kept remote from refrigerator doors, the closures of purses and wallets, high-powered wiring looms in the home and office, speakers, subwoofers, and MRI equipment, as all of these can magnetize the hairspring. If you suspect, due to erratic timekeeping, that your timepiece may have become magnetized, bring it to an Hublot authorized service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize the hairspring. Finally, with respect to shock, it's important to note that while this watch is resistant against standard levels of shock encountered in daily life, concussive activities, high-impact sports, such as firearms, marksmanship, baseball batting, tennis, golf, mountain biking, and dirt biking, should not be undertaken while the watch is being worn, as all of these activities produce concussive effects that can damage a fine Swiss movement. Finally, with respect to comprehensive mechanical service, Hublot advises minimally every 3 to 5 years having a complete service performed with an Hublot authorized service center. Now, this will encompass everything from water resistance checking and restoration to cosmetic restoration of the titanium case, up to and including cleaning, oiling, and adjustment of the caliber. Now, it's important to only have the watch serviced at an authorized Hublot service center, as these agencies exclusively have the trained personnel, specialized equipment, and original Hublot factory replacement parts to maintain the value of your watch as both an instrument and as an investment. Moreover, only these agencies are able to back all work and parts invested with an Hublot original factory service warranty. Finally, visit our website at govbergwatches.com and call, text, or email our experts who will be happy to walk you through every phase of the care and usage of this or any Hublot product.